BrainJuice Media. Fuel your mind.
Stop chasing and do this instead. You sent the text hours ago. You keep checking your phone, waiting, hoping they'll reply. You ask yourself, should I send another message? Should I chase?
We've all been there, waiting for that call or text, feeling like maybe you need to do more to keep them interested. But let me tell you something, you should never chase. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do instead. Chasing someone can kill attraction faster than you think. But what if I told you that by shifting your focus and taking a different approach, you could actually get the attention you want, without all the stress? Stick around, because these tips are going to change how you handle this for good. Here's the harsh truth. Chasing someone, whether it's for attention, time, or love, almost never works the way you want it to. Why? Because chasing creates desperation. It signals that you're willing to put in more effort than the other person, and that imbalance kills attraction. When you chase, you become too available, too eager, and that energy pushes people away. So, instead of sending that second text or trying to win them over, let me show you a different way. This will not only preserve your dignity, but also make you 10 times more attractive. Here's the first thing you should do. Focus on yourself. I know that sounds cliché, but hear me out. When you make yourself the priority, your energy changes. You go from being anxious and needy to being centered and fulfilled, and that shift is magnetic. Start by investing time in activities that make you happy. Go to the gym, pick up that hobby you've been putting off, spend quality time with your friends and family. When you focus on your own growth and happiness, two things happen. You stop waiting around for someone else's validation, and you naturally become more attractive. People are drawn to those who have a life of their own, who are fulfilled and happy without needing constant attention. Think of it this way. When you stop obsessing over whether they're texting or calling, and instead focus on you, you become the kind of person others want to be around. The second thing to do? Create space. And I don't just mean physical space. I mean emotional space. When you want more from someone, it's tempting to text them more, call them, or find ways to see them. But here's the secret. People don't miss what's constantly available. By giving them space, you're allowing them to realize your value on their own. When you pull back a little, it allows the other person to think about you, to wonder what you're up to. And that sense of mystery, it's incredibly powerful. Instead of chasing, let them come to you. It might take time, but if they're genuinely interested, they will reach out. And if they don't, well, you'll know they weren't the right person for you. And you've saved yourself a lot of heartache by not investing in someone who doesn't value you. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated aspects of attraction: mystery. If you reveal everything right away or are always available, you leave no room for curiosity. And curiosity is what keeps people engaged. Think about it. When you don't know everything about someone, you're intrigued. You want to know more. So don't feel the need to lay everything out on the table from the start. Keep some things for later. Let them peel back the layers of who you are slowly. This doesn't mean playing games or being manipulative. It just means allowing someone to discover you naturally over time. When you maintain a little mystery, you keep the connection fresh and exciting. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they want more from someone is not setting boundaries. You might think, if I say no, they'll lose interest. But the reality is, setting boundaries is essential for maintaining self-respect, and it actually makes you more attractive. By setting clear boundaries, whether it's how much time you're willing to invest, how often you're available, or what behavior you'll tolerate, you're communicating that you value yourself. You're saying, I won't compromise my needs just to keep you around. And trust me, people respect that. Boundaries show that you're strong and confident in what you want, and that's irresistible. Let's get real for a second. One of the most attractive qualities you can have is emotional independence. That means not relying on someone else to make you happy or validate you. When your mood or self-worth is tied to how often someone texts or calls you, you give away your power. Take charge of your own happiness. Pursue the things that fulfill you, that make you feel good about yourself. When you're emotionally independent, you're less likely to chase, and people are drawn to that strength. They see you as someone who's secure in who they are, not someone who's constantly seeking approval or validation from others. Here's a golden rule to live by. Let them come to you. When you stop chasing, you allow the other person to step up. And if they don't, well, then you know where you stand. People value what they have to work for. By pulling back and letting them pursue you, you're giving them the opportunity to show their true level of interest. If they don't put in the effort, then they're not worth your time. But if they do, it's because they genuinely want to be with you, not because you chased them. And finally, be willing to walk away. If you're constantly chasing someone who isn't giving you the time, attention, or respect you deserve, it's time to let go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on love. It means knowing your worth and recognizing when someone isn't right for you. When you're willing to walk away, you send the message that you won't settle for less than you deserve. And that's when the right person will come into your life. Someone who won't make you chase them, but will meet you halfway, or even more. So, if you're tired of chasing, these are the steps to take. Focus on yourself. Give them space. Create mystery. Set boundaries. And most importantly, don't be afraid to walk away if it's not working. Chasing someone might feel like the answer, but it's not the way to get what you want. By making these changes, you'll not only feel better about yourself, but you'll also become the kind of person that others naturally want to be around. If this video gave you some new insights, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below on how you've decided to stop chasing and start attracting. And don't forget to check out my other videos on building confidence and creating healthy relationships. Thanks for watching.